friends, welcome back to my channel where I'm sharing my TTC journey after being diagnosed with PCOS, and today we are going to be talking about diet. Now, when I was first diagnosed, the first thing I did was headed straight over to Google and typed in diets for PCOS, and it spat out a load of information and it was really hard to decipher what was going to work and what wasn't. I have done previous posts on Instagram, on YouTube, talking about the things that I've been adding into my diet to help with inflammation, but I noticed that the most common thing that kept coming up was to cut out dairy and gluten. I did speak to my doctor about this and she said that she thinks it didn't work. I have been looking through the literature, journals and things like that to see whether there's any concrete evidence for this, and I couldn't find anything. Most of the advice to go dairy and gluten free was actually anecdotal, so a lot of women in like PCOS forums, YouTube videos and things like that talked about going gluten and dairy free and how it helped their PCOS symptoms. Now, I'll admit, I'm still a little bit skeptical. However, I have decided that I'm going to be your guinea pig, and over the next 6 weeks, I am going to be giving up dairy and gluten. Just gonna let that sink in for a little bit. So I thought in this video what I would do is show you some of the items that I have bought to swap out my normal gluten and dairy items. I got the majority of these items from Sainsbury's just because that was the closest supermarket to me. I will leave everything linked down below in case you want to go and check it out. So let's start with dairy products. The first thing that we are going to be swapping out is milk, and I've got a couple of milk alternative options here. Now, I actually don't drink dairy milk anyway. I haven't done for a long time. Typically I tend to drink almond milk, and I just buy the Alpro unsweetened almond milk, but I thought I'd mix it up. I picked up this hemp milk. This is by a company called Good Hemp. It is a seed milk, and it says it's light and tasty, sugar-free with omega-3, and omega-3 is an excellent supplement for women with PCOS. So milk probably isn't going to be that much of a change for me, but something that I do eat every single day, twice a day in fact, is yogurt. So I had to go and find another dairy-free alternative to my normal high-protein skyr yogurt, and the best option that I found was coconut yogurt. So this is just plain coconut yogurt by Coco. Dairy-free, soy-free, added calcium with vitamins D2 and B12. I have had this before, but a really long time ago. Yes, it does taste like coconut, so if coconut's not your thing, you might not like this. They did have other options in Sainsbury's, such as oat yogurt by the same brand as the milk, by Oatly, but again, it wasn't gluten-free oats. And they had another yogurt by a company called Nush, and it was almond milk based, but it was £3, which was quite expensive. So I think for now, I'm just gonna give the coconut yogurt a try. I also picked up this single cream alternative. Now, single cream isn't something that I use quite often, but I thought this is just good to have in, and it doesn't need to go in the fridge, which is good. I can just shove it in the cupboard in case I ever do need it. So this is Alpro single cream, and it is soya based. What I definitely don't want to do is start swapping out all my dairy for soy, but I didn't mind just sort of like one product that was soy. I have actually tried this before. It's great if you need to make like a creamy pasta or something like this. And as I say, it's something that you can just shove in the cupboard, and when you need it, you can get it out. Now, at least once or twice a week, I always have tuna mixed with ricotta instead of mayonnaise. And I just absolutely love it, but I've got to give up my ricotta. I picked up this Sainsbury's own spreadable free from garlic and herb cream cheese. Again, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, it's also egg-free if that's something that you are avoiding as well. So I'll be really interested to see what this tastes like. And it's fortified with calcium, which I also thought was good, and calcium is really good for helping you absorb vitamin D. So it all sounds good on the packaging. Let's just hope it tastes as good as it sounds. And the last dairy product or non-dairy product I picked up was cheese. I think that's how you say it. Again, it's made with coconut oil. This one is actually soy free, and it's basically 100% dairy free cheese, which is grated mozzarella style. Again, gluten free, soy free, dairy free. I've got no idea what this is going to taste like. From my experience, I always find that vegan cheeses don't melt very well, so we might have to go on a vegan cheese hunt and try loads of different ones to see which is the best, but I am looking forward to trying this. It says it's creamy and stretchy. We'll be the judge of that. So that is all the dairy products. We'll move on to carbohydrate sources. And the first thing that sprung to mind for me was pasta. Now, I usually have the Carb Zone low carb, high protein pasta, which I absolutely love. So much protein in that. However, it has got wheat in it. So I have swapped for high protein chickpea pasta. Now, this is by a well-known brand, Nepalina, and this is just their gluten-free organic chickpea fusilli. Is that how you say it? And yeah, it's a source of fibre, it's high in protein, 1 of your 5 a day, it's gluten-free, and I'm actually really excited to try this. On the side, it also says that they do a red lentil penne, a green pea fusilli as well, and I did see the green pea one, but the macros were better on the chickpea one. It was higher in protein, so I picked one of those up so we don't have to go without pasta whilst being gluten-free. I also picked up some pita breads. These are the beef-free pita pockets. They are gluten-free, wheat-free, dairy-free, vegan-friendly. I've had these before and I actually prefer these over normal pittas. However, they are significantly more expensive, which is why I don't tend to buy them. I just got the little pittas. They do bigger versions of these. However, one of these little pita breads is only 76 calories, which I thought was really good. In the same section, I picked up Sainsbury's own wraps, and these are sweet potato tortilla wraps. Beef Free also do their own sweet potato wraps, but again, they're a little bit expensive, and these were a little bit cheaper as they are Sainsbury's own. So you get 4 in a pack, and on the back it says they are gluten-free tortilla wraps with hydrated sweet potato and carrot, which I thought was really good. Yeah, obviously they're gluten-free, it says they're milk-free and suitable for vegans. And again, only 73 calories for 1 wrap, which I thought was really good. And the last carb source, I kind of just spotted this randomly on the aisle, but I was really intrigued to try it. And this is some gluten-free gnocchi, and it's made with potato, corn and spinach. Again, the macros in this are really good. There's 250 grams in the pack, and for 100 grams it's only 163 calories. I kind of feel like I'm onto something here, guys, because a lot of these gluten-free items also seem to be lower in calories, which hopefully means that I can eat some more. So they were all the carb sources that I picked up, but I had to say the one thing that I was worrying about the most was protein powder. I usually get the My Protein powders, just like the normal whey protein powder, but more recently I have noticed that it's been giving me some stomach issues, and I wasn't sure whether it was the whey or whether it was like the big long list of ingredients that they have in there, including about 12 different sweeteners. So I decided to switch it up. I'm trying a new brand of protein, and I'm also trying vegan protein. So I picked up 2 different ones to try. First one I've gone for is just pea protein. So this pea protein is by the Protein Works. It is just purely pea protein. I got the cookies and cream flavour, and yeah, it says it is gluten-free, wheat-free, dairy-free, lactose-free, vegetarian and vegan. I haven't opened this yet. I actually cannot wait to try it. I'm so intrigued. So yeah, I picked up just a normal pea protein, and then I also picked up the Protein Works vegan blend. So again, this is what the packaging looks like. This is in the flavour vanilla creme, and this has got soy protein, hemp, sunflower, pea, brown rice protein. So loads of different types of protein in this one, which is why I wanted to get both to see what the taste difference is. Again, it's gluten-free, wheat-free, dairy-free, lactose-free, vegetarian and vegan approved. And the list of ingredients on these packets is looking a little bit cleaner. Not necessarily gluten or dairy free, but whilst I was on the Protein Works website, I also picked up a huge tub of smooth peanut butter. This was a kilo and I think it cost me like £5. So I also thought that was really good, but not necessarily part of this video. So that is everything that I got for my dairy-free, gluten-free shop. What I think I'll do is I will upload this video, show you everything that I have bought, and then do a what I eat in a day so you can see how some of these items taste. So if you do want to see these items, please don't forget to subscribe so that you can see my future videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to try these. Don't know how excited I am to be dairy free and gluten free for the next 6 weeks. Hey, maybe it'll turn out to be great and I'll never go back to eating how I did before. But I'm going to take you on this journey with me over the next 6 weeks, so make sure you look out for my what I eat in a day to try some of these products, and I'll also keep you up to date on my PCOS symptoms, whether being dairy-free, gluten-free is making any difference. And then the idea is at the end of those 6 weeks, I will slowly begin to reintroduce either dairy or gluten, one of the two. Don't want to go straight in reintroducing both of them. And yeah, we'll see whether it makes any difference. So thank you so much for watching this video. Sorry to keep you in suspense, but don't worry, I'll bring you a what I eat in a day very, very soon. So I will see you in my next video.